I'm on my way to Paddington today to pick up my special guest. She is my long-term competitor, but I'm glad to say we've buried the hatchet and we're friends now. Her biggest year ever is $2 million GCI, but something that you might not know about her is that she actually didn't even start in real estate until she was 48 years old, hence why she coined the phrase, "It's never too late to be great." So, let's pick her up and find out more. Good morning.
Now, I have some of my very favourite things here today. Oh!
Judi O'Dea, welcome.
Oh, good morning.
I'm sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
The car wouldn't start.
Oh, darling, but we can't go yet.
These old things, sometimes they just don't get going, you know? No, I wasn't talking about you.
I have to get ready
Okay, are we putting sunnies on? All right.
for takeoff, or we can for the minute, can't we?
Okay,
Because my
okay.
hair, my wig.
Is that a wig?
Oh,
Cheers. Now, what are we having? What does Judi O'Dea drink for coffee?
well, I just have a latte after I've sort of gone to the gym and had the stuffing knocked out of me by my gladiator trainer. It's a latte with that, but no sugar.
No sugar. Oh.
The moment on the lips is a lifetime on the hips.
I remember like 10 years ago, we used to train at the same
Yeah?
PT studio.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I'd be passed out and you'd still be going.
Oh my God, the wig.
It won't
But
blow off,
enjoy-
will it? My wig blew off in the last.
Yeah, it's okay for you. And how did you know my favourite colour was red?
Is it really?
Yeah, I love red. Look,
Wow, I didn't know that.
here we are. I've got my
I
little
see
strain
that.
ring
I
shirt
see
on.
that. Yeah.
I thought a lot of people would resonate with my story, which was at the tender age of 48. now.
Was that last year? Was it- yeah.
I found myself at the end of a career.
What were you doing?
Well, prior to that, I'd actually run a shop called Mama Bubba Big Kid, which morphed into Mama's Home after about 10 years of, I don't know, it ended up feeling like you were flogging yourself to death.
Yeah, right.
Got my money back, walked out, and they went, ugh. I really had no other qualifications other than belief in myself and my ability to sell. I went down to Nick Penkus, as probably everyone knows, at Space.
Yes.
I guess the rest is history. But
And so how did you start? What were you doing initially with Nick? Were
I just worked as his assistant. Because I had to learn. I had to become this sponge.
Yep.
Oh God, it's interesting becoming a sponge.
Yep.
That experience might keep my Alzheimer's away for a little bit longer, hopefully. And I tell you what, real estate, if you are able to break through, is just the most wonderful. Most wonderful training ground. And you know, I love the negotiation. I love the hunt and all the listings and gaining all of that. But the detail, I'm terrible.
Yep. What kind of detail? Like what don't you like?
Filling out the forms. That was actually where a little combination came in, and that's where Michael joined me as my assistant.
You've had a stable team
Yeah.
for so long.
It's a part of my success.
It would have to be.
You know, the sooner you can get an assistant to come and do the major parts that you can't do. Just come in and form a relationship. But just to keep in mind that even if you get to a certain part in your history with your assistant or your colleague, it's easier to work out some of those problems along the way
Yeah.
than find a new one.
Yeah.
Then have to start all over again.
How have you kept a stable team for so long? Hey, there's Ben Wakely.
Up Ben Wakely! Hello! I would work very hard to understand that person and to bring them into
What they want.
Yes, I would.
Yep.
Yes, and I have done that with Michael.
Yep.
And we have been a wonderful team together.
I mean, not many people get to 2 million GCI. That's the top, right?
It is the top. I'd like to crack that now.
You want to crack 2?
Oh, I'd love to crack 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at 2 and just little steps, 2.5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Little
Easy.
step, little
Yeah.
step.
What did you do to
I
break
think
through?
Look, the number one is your marketing and your self-promotion.
Okay.
How do I make this little Judi stand out from the crowd?
Yep.
Did a lot of promoting. I had been very successful in my business
Yep.
of keeping a very good database, very clean, very active database, and sending out all my fabulous postcards.
Yep.
So we've always had a little marketing team behind us. We did really funny things with
Yep.
our postcards.
Yep.
You then make sure that you actually find some people that become the basis of your business. James
Number two,
Lee,
yep.
people like that.
Yep.
Where you actually learnt with them and you progressed with them.
Yes.
And I ended up selling 26 houses for James.
Wow.
And that momentum of selling that established me in a certain level of the marketplace.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then bringing on Michael as my assistant right from the very start allowed us to be everywhere.
Yep.
Just, find your point of difference. The biggest family company in the world now, real estate family company in the world, is Ray White.
Yep.
Now, I joined that. There were several reasons, but one of the major reasons is the family company, which is how I feel Michael, Harriet, myself, and there are my son and my husband have roles in the background.
Wow. Gosh, this is like the whole crew.
Yeah, we've been doing this for many years.
Incredible. What about social media, Judi? Like everyone's talking about, not posting so much anymore and just, posting on Instagram and things like that. What, are you on the gram?
I am, but that is not my secret weapon.
Oh, what's your secret weapon?
Well, my third secret weapon is video.
We're just about out of fuel in this old.
Oh my God! I'll have to push.
beast.
I saw video with Eric, and I went. This is maybe 7 or 8 years ago.
Yep.
And I watched that, and I thought, well, I'm a bit of a drama queen. Perhaps I should put it to good use.
Yep. You were doing video well before anyone else.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And I allow myself a flock of video. Anyone can do it. You just need to practice.
And you just need to start.
You need to start.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
if you feel like Instagram's your thing, you just need to start and practice it.
Training's important to you.
I think training is so important. Look, it's a matter of just being up with the latest and the greatest.
Yeah.
And I have to watch. I don't get confused and I think, oh, I'm not good enough.
Yep.
Focus on your client, not on the opposition. I focus on the opposition. I get confused, start questioning my point of difference and where I want to go.
Yep.
If I don't look at everybody else, I think, well, I am the greatest.
Yeah, yeah.
It's about ego, isn't it?
Yeah,
you
it
and
is.
I, God, it's amazing we can't have a roof. The egos,
I've used you as an example actually when I see people that don't go to training and they're writing maybe like 10% of what you're doing and they think they know everything. And I'm like, Judi's writing 2 million a year and she's always in the front row at training.
I did a Tom Penos session with Tom yesterday.
Yep.
And so I'll go back now and I'll go back through those notes with my team.
Yep.
I learned a couple of things there that were very important.
Okay,
so
good.
We'll work on that today.
Yeah, do you want to share any with us?
Just coming back and talking about commissions.
Yep.
Because if you can't get someone to sign up with you there and then you might need to just step back and say, all right, now, would you please ring me? I'm available to talk about that a little bit further.
Surely as well though with the momentum that you have,
Yes.
it must be much easier to not negotiate on commission, I assume.
Yes, of course it
Yep.
is. That's when you're in your flow. Sometimes you're not in your flow.
Yeah.
And sometimes I've got to negotiate really hard.
Yeah. What do you do to get in flow?
It's about being very organised.
Yep.
So doing my homework. I'm as guilty as everybody else, and I'll stand there and I go, "Oh, Michael, what's the land size?" And the door opens.
Yes, yeah.
Not a good look.
Yep.
And I'm not in my flow then because
Yep.
I'm thinking, oh shit, if you're sitting in front of both of them, which hopefully you always are,
Yep.
then you might try and work out who is the decision maker.
Yes.
You make sure that you're talking to the woman as well as the man. It's asking the right important questions when you're there.
If you could go back to day one and give yourself any advice, what would it be?
Be more systemized. I have tried sometimes to do too much and not let go enough to Michael and Harriet, and I know that annoys them greatly.
Yeah.
Allow them to have their jobs
What they need to
very
do.
clear,
Yep.
and for me not to step across the line.
Yeah.
First important thing is your pipeline,
Right.
because that's where the money is.
So you want to just have a really clear system around your pipeline?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stick to the pipeline, that's where the money is.
Yeah. Well, Judi, it's
Good
been
luck.
an absolute
yes, you'll be
pleasure.
out of petrol in a moment.
I will be out of petrol.
I have a surprise for
Oh,
you.
a surprise.
Yes,
What-
because you go to so much trouble for the car. I'm more than delighted. And to go and take time out of your busy day to do that. This is actually from my very favourite winemaker,
Wow.
Joe Grilly, and it's my very favourite drop, which is a sparkling red. It's Joseph's Sparkling Red.
This is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, Judi. Well, it's been an
Thank you,
absolute
darling.
pleasure. Wow.
You may kiss the Queen.
And it's never too late to be great.
And it's never too late to be great. Yay!